Damn, 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 damn. The transfer window has officially begun. The transfer window has officially begun, and a massive, massive update from Fabrizio Romano. The transfer window is cooking right now. The transfer window is really cooking right now. A lot is happening. A lot of things are happening at one time, bro. We have players going out. We have players coming in. We have massive, massive updates, man. Massive, massive updates. And yeah, Fabrizio Romano, we know how the man is. Extremely reliable. Fabrizio Romano always coming up with the updates, man. He's always reliable. He's always on point. He's always doing his thing. And yo, I didn't really expect it to be this quick. Obviously, we expected the Bruno Fernandes decision to be this week, right? A lot was said, quite some time, man. Quite some time. A lot has been said. And right now, yo, Fabrizio Romano has spoken, man. Fabrizio Romano has spoken.
Exclusive breaking news for Manchester United and their fans. Bruno Fernandes has decided to reject the proposal from Al Hilal, despite the crazy salary, a crazy contract proposal discussed in the recent weeks. My understanding is that Bruno decides to say no to Al Hilal. Despite crazy money, he wants to continue playing in Europe on the highest stage and not moving to Saudi Arabia. This is the answer of Bruno Fernandes. So Bruno says no to Al Hilal in a big decision made overnight.
So, hey, Fabrizio coming out with the juice. Fabrizio coming out with the sauce. Apparently, yo, he didn't want to go, right? Because of one, his family. Two, he wants to play at the top level. So, hey, when big breaking news, how you doing, bro? When big breaking news comes, Fabrizio Romano will always deliver this, right? Fabrizio Romano, he comes out clutch. And with Bruno, of course, the fans, it was a mixture. Some fans wanted him to go, some fans wanted him to stay, but this is the final decision. This is the final decision for Bruno Fernandes. The man wants to stay at Manchester United. The man, he's not going anywhere. And we didn't expect this decision to come today. I thought it would come maybe in 3 days or 4 days later, but he's made his decision. Right now, he's with the Portuguese team, international training, international duty. This is major news, man. This is major news. I never expected this quickly. And also Bryan Mbeumo, man. Bryan Mbeumo. But with Bruno, of course, some fans, we wanted some money, right? Of course, some fans, we wanted, okay, they wanted, hey, 100 million is different type of money. That gives you a lot, man. That gives you a lot in your transfers. But I think Man United can still manage to pull off what we're gonna pull off without selling Bruno Fernandes. That's what a top club does. Okay, pull off what you're gonna pull off without selling your big players, without selling your top players. That's what big clubs genuinely do. It's only clubs like Brighton where you gotta sell your top players to bring in other players. How you doing, bro? What about striker links? No real striker links, but we heard from Fabrizio about, yo, Rasmus to Inter, Rasmus Højlund to Inter Milan. So apparently this was from Fabrizio Romano. Inter have contact with Rasmus Højlund and his camp about going to Inter Milan. They want him. And yeah, let's see what happens with that Rasmus Højlund. But yeah, bro, you're right. You're saying never in doubt. Bruno, your captain, Bruno Fernandes, bro. And you can see that the man does love the club, bro. He does love Manchester United. He does love this institution, bro. So Bruno, he's here to stay. And here's another video of Bryan Mbeumo. This is from Fabrizio Romano, another Fabrizio Romano video about Bryan Mbeumo, man. About Bryan Mbeumo. So this was Fabrizio.
Manchester United, as Brentford star Bryan Mbeumo has decided to give them a priority for his next move. The player did fantastic in Premier League this season, and despite three proposals from Premier League clubs also offering European football, Bryan Mbeumo decides to give priority to Manchester United. So after Mateus Cunha, now Man United have the chance to close one more signing to play behind the striker they want to get this summer. Conversations to start very soon with Brentford over this deal, but Bryan Mbeumo can be the next big signing for Manchester United.
Let's see. Bryan Mbeumo. This is straight from Fabrizio Romano as well. We heard that news drop yesterday. It was major news. He picked Manchester United over Newcastle, a team with Champions League. That just shows you the pool of Manchester United. We finished bottom half of the table. We're a different type of club, man. We are a different type of club. So Fabrizio coming in with the juice, Fabrizio coming in with the sauce. It's literally a massive summer transfer window. And a lot of sources, even including Fabrizio, they were saying we want to do our business early, at least before that preseason starts. We want to get in our major players right now. So Bryan Mbeumo, I feel like a here we go will come before that that preseason, man. Before we'll 19th of July, I think Bryan Mbeumo and maybe a couple new players will come into the squad, man. He's a major player, bro. He is a major player, talented player. We've seen him in the Premier League. We've seen him in for Brentford. So this is a massive signing, bro. This is a massive signing. Let's just see when the bid is gonna come, because a lot of sources are saying that bid, that official bid, is gonna genuinely come. And yeah, the striker, we know, we will get a striker. Some people are saying, guys, will the new striker be Gyökeres? Will the new striker be somebody like Gyökeres? I genuinely think he will come, though. Someone like Gyökeres, he's a massive addition. He's an incredible addition. But hey, Man United, we're working in this transfer window. We are working in this transfer window. Yo, poor Inter, man. Poor Inter, yeah. Linked to Rasmus after getting destroyed in a Champions League final. Let's see if Rasmus does join them, but we're making our moves, bro. We are making our moves. Fabrizio never disappoints. And hey, Bryan Mbeumo, man, I think in the next 3 days we will make a bid, but it'll be less than 50 million. We know Sir Jim Ratcliffe. Our first bids are probably, it'll probably be maybe 42 million. I don't think we'll go all out on our first bid. Our first bid won't be over 50 million. I don't think we'll go all out first bid, insane types of bids. So we are doing our thing, man. We are doing our thing. Credit to Fabrizio Romano for actually dropping all this news. He was the first guy to drop the Bruno Fernandes news. We know, Fabrizio, he's got connections like crazy. So we just need to give this man some respect. And apparently also Andre Onana, right? But this is from the mail, right? How credible are the mail? Sometimes they do get a lot of things wrong. But apparently Andre Onana is still expected to leave. So this summer transfer window, we might get rid of Højlund and Onana. That's major, bro. That is major. Two players that have been costing us week in, week out. Højlund and Onana apparently set to leave. So Andre Onana expected to leave. And we're getting busy, and we know midfielders, strikers are still gonna come. I think right now they're still focused on Bryan Mbeumo. After Bryan Mbeumo, somebody else like a midfielder, somebody else like a striker. So, hey, we are getting some good updates. We are getting some insane updates for Fabrizio Romano coming in strong. And I'm just shocked, like how Sir Jim is moving, right? Of course, Sir Jim Ratcliffe hasn't been the best overall owner, right? He's been a liability a lot of times, and with Sir Jim, he is money hungry. We know that, but I think this summer he wants to make a statement. He wants to genuinely come out and show the people that he's serious. Obviously, we as fans, Sir Jim Ratcliffe, a lot of fans do hate him. A lot of fans do want the Qataris, but let's see what he does this summer transfer window, right? Let's see how he rebuilds it. Obviously, it wasn't a great start for Sir Jim. It wasn't a great start. Obviously, now we know what happens last season. He fired Ten Hag, then appointed Ruben too late. So it was so disorganized. Let's hope there's more organization from the board, from Sir Jim Ratcliffe. But this is major, man. Major breaking news. So, hey, our captain stays and Bryan Mbeumo coming in. We might see Andre Onana leave. We might see Rasmus Højlund leave. It's a start, man. It's a start to actually build something better. And credit to Fabrizio Romano, man. This guy, he's always turning up. I genuinely do respect Fabrizio. I know a lot of people, they hate Fabrizio Romano, hating on Fabrizio, but the man does his job, man. He comes in with the transfer news, in and out. He gives the updates immediately, bro. So, hey, credit to Fab. And yeah, that's I just wanted to come out here to give like a quick update, man. So yeah, shout out everybody that joined this quick update. Yeah, Bruno stays. Bryan Mbeumo almost over the line. We just need a bid. I think Brentford will accept that bid. And Onana and Højlund expected to leave, man. Shout out everybody that did genuinely join this stream.